Oh, there go our trucks. Hey everybody, I just wanted to update you. Today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter, but I wanted to update everybody on the progress that I've made with the website. It's coming along, very exciting, and I expect to have a version of it online that everybody can check out within the next 2.5 to 3 weeks. So I have a deadline coming up that I'm working really hard to make sure I can get everything completed and good to go. So I'm very excited to share that with everybody, and I just want you guys to be able to check it out. While I'm out here, I want to head back towards the shop and actually check out. There's a truck that we want to get wrapped, and I want to take a look at it and see what we got. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this truck. So that's it. I think what we want to do is actually wrap the sides. I don't think we're gonna wrap the back. But I got to figure out a digital design. What would we want to put on there? And I think, our goal with it is to try to recruit drivers and just, make the KKW brand stand out a little bit on this truck. While I have you, I do want to show off the monthly email we did for October. And by the way, happy November 1st. So for those of you who haven't had a chance to check out the monthly email that I sent out last week, I wanted to go down, kind of just go through each of the different sections and talk a little bit about what was in there and what I've been up to. Okay, as you can see, this is the second in the new series, so we'll have one each month coming out. And as I scroll down, the first thing you'll see is the KKW Trucking Podcast with Eddie and myself. This episode was actually really cool because we were able to have on some guests this time, and we had Casey from Safety, we had Chris from Recruiting, and we called one of our trainers out on the road, Mike. So it was a really good episode. I thought we had some good content, and we look to bring on some more guests in the future. I did want to remind everyone, I got asked this a couple times, that you do not have to stream the podcast on SoundCloud or YouTube. You can find it on the Apple iTunes Store or the Google Play Store and actually download it so you can listen without using your data. So I just want to make sure that's clear. For anybody that's been watching the videos, I'm sure you've seen the upgrades we've made to the gym, but I wanted to highlight it in the email because it's really a big deal, and it's one of the reasons we wanted to have Chris come on the podcast was to talk about the new gym equipment, driver health, and some of the videos and things he's going to be doing going forward. Next up is the Facebook group, which for everybody that hasn't joined, it's really a place for drivers to connect and share photos, ask questions, and share their experiences, where I think the goal with it is to have drivers connect. It's not something where, KKW is trying to catch anyone or anything like that. We want to have a centralized place where people can feel safe to ask questions. So that is that place. Next up is a highlight video of the California Trucking Show. So we attended the event. KKW had a booth there. I was live streaming and of course created a video. The event was very successful. I was glad that I was able to participate in that. I feel like we reached quite a few drivers and had some people we know stop by our booth. We wanted to focus heavily on some of the driver suggestions that have come in, some of the driver feedback. I know at least, from my perspective, Alicia and the team that I work with is very conscious of the feedback that we get, and we want to do our best to either respond to that feedback or make changes. So one of the things this month that we did change was we added DirecTV into the driver lounge, and I think it extends to the lunch room as well. So we appreciate the feedback, and we're always, open to hearing things that we could do better. Whoops. So let's see, let's go down. This was in the last email. I just wanted to put it in here again to make sure that everybody knows we do have a referral program, And whenever a driver is referred and hired, the company drivers earn 500 and owner-operators earn 800. So if you have any friends or you run into anybody out at the truck stops or any restaurants or anything, shoot them a card and just let Chris or Israel, our recruiters, know, and they'll be sure to get you that bonus. So that's pretty awesome. Here we actually highlight Andres. So he got a shout out from the operations department, and we just wanted to make sure that not only do we share it on social media, but we also share it here in the email. So congrats, man. Yesterday, if you checked out the video and the photos, was our Halloween bash. So this was in the email because it was coming up, but now it is over. And as mentioned in the podcast, we do have the snow tires and chains video here, and then a few other videos that I've done. So that is pretty much it for the monthly email. And I just wanted to go over it really quick, make sure that everybody got it in their inbox. If you didn't get it, just shoot me an email and I'll be sure to get you a copy. I hope everybody takes a second to just check it out because there's quite a few clickable links in there. And if there's anything that you want to see in there or any topics or anything you want to have addressed, again, be sure to shoot me an email or contact me on social media. And that's, something that we can work on. So I really appreciate everybody, checking it out and everybody helping me kind of get the content and put it together. Shout out to Eddie for the podcast and just everybody that's helped. It's been incredible. So I hope you guys enjoy the email and the content and look forward to another one November.